What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we are on Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2 as part of Road to Need for Speed 2015. It's just round the corner, and I thought, why not go on Hot Pursuit 2? It's one of the better exotic Need for Speed games. To be honest, I've got nothing against the exotic Need for Speed game. This is personally my favourite. I love this game to bits. It's the first ever game I played. I did play the PC version, although I didn't play the PS2 version, which is what we're on today. There is a big difference between the two games, and we'll talk about that later. But yeah, this is what you guys voted by a landslide. It was between this and Porsche Unleashed, and without a doubt, it was always going to be Hot Pursuit 2. So let's go ahead straight into a race. So we can either go into the Hot Pursuit races or the World Racing races. Now we're going to go into the Hot Pursuit races because, duh. Okay, so what we're going to go ahead and do is go into the challenge mode and do something here. Now, obviously, one player, single race, expert, all that kind of stuff. And we can actually set up what we want in terms of the traffic and all that kind of stuff. But we're not going to do that. It's already on maximum, so that's fine. It's catch-up on, actually. Yeah, turn catch-up off. I hate it when catch-up's on. And yeah, let's get straight into a race. Okay, so again, we have all the cars to choose from. I've been slowly making my way through the game on PS2, and yeah, I think I've unlocked quite a lot. So we can look through. Again, obviously, it's mainly aimed towards roadsters and exotics, as you can quite clearly tell. 911s, F50s, Murcielagos, Elises, DB7s, all that kind of stuff. There is... To be honest, the car list in this game is pretty good. It's actually really, really good. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to go into an F50. I actually really like the F50. It's kind of, some people like it, some people don't like it. I really like this car. So we're going to go into an F50. Automatic, please. Extreme. Let's go for Coastal Parklands. Let's go for this one. And we'll do 2 laps. Okay, so here we go on the starting line. It's me, obviously in my F50, a Carrera GT, a Diablo, and a Murcielago. And a very nice Murcielago too. That's actually the cover car of the game. So, obviously Hot Pursuit 2 came out in 2002 for PC, PS2, GameCube, Xbox, etc, etc. And just like most other black box games, this thing was unreal. It had a main focus on police, obviously. It's the Hot Pursuit we've all come to know and love. With, you know, the mad police chases and the helicopters and all that kind of stuff. Now, to be honest, it's one of my favourites. It's not something I go on about a lot when I talk about my favourite Need for Speeds, but it's one of... I feel like Hot Pursuit 2 is one of the most underrated as well as one of the best Need for Speeds. The way the cars handle, the police, everything about this game, it just is very good. You know, obviously, this was before Underground 1 and Underground 2 even existed. So you've got to keep that in mind when you're judging the game, and it is really that good. I mean, the soundtrack as well. The soundtrack, it wasn't huge or extensive, but I tell you, some of the songs in this game are fucking insane. So obviously, in Hot Pursuit 2, you can either press the LT or RT buttons, or L2, R2, and you can actually, like, do some special moves, like check what's in front of you. For example, I just saw the roadblock there, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around it instead of going straight through it. And that still failed. Fuck. Fuck. Oh no, I don't want to get stuck. I don't want to get stuck. Let's go. Oh, I fucked up real bad. You know, I just realised I don't have catch-up on, so this is going to be quite hard to gain back in a lap. Come on, F50, you got this. Yeah, but the soundtrack, like, you can listen to it right now, it's just hardcore rock. It's so good. Bombs! Oh, shit. Wheel spin. Ow. Come on, get away. Okay, we're going to have to pull some gypsy shit now because we're 12 seconds behind. Come on, get in that corner. Okay, there's a bomb. This guy knows exactly where I'm going. He's put him straight in my line of sight. Fuck. Shit. This is what I mean by this game is so good. Like, it's got bombs and all that kind of stuff, but it's so fun. Like, it's not an issue. I feel like if this was in Rivals, I'd be quite mad just because how the game's laid out. But in Hot Pursuit 2, it just works. They blended it really, really well. Oh no, I think we can get a second place finish in this though. I don't think it's too far-fetched for a second place finish. I don't know where I'm going right now. Oh my god. Okay, there's a roadblock with spike strips. You can hear my controller going absolutely mad right now. Okay, I'm gonna have to let you bust me. Come on. Okay. We are still... Nah, we're gonna get 3rd place here. There's no way. For fuck's sake, stop going into me, you bastard! So, we came 3rd in that race. To be honest, I could have done a lot better. I'm not even going to make any excuses. That was piss poor. So, this is a promise. Next race, I will come first. Guaranteed, no joke, will come first. Let's do this. Okay, so let's go back into Hop Shoot Challenge. Yep, that's fine. Back out there. Alright, we're going to go into a 911. We're going to go into a 911 because this thing is actually quite good. What colour do we go with? Let's go for a silver. I think a silver looks nice on this 911. And let's go to a track that we've unlocked. So, I don't know what we've unlocked and what we haven't unlocked. There's so many tracks in this game. There we go. We'll go to Island Outskirts, 2 laps. I guarantee I'm going to win this. Watch me. Okay, so here we are on the starting grid. We've obviously got our 911 Turbo, a Diablo Murcielago, and a Dodge Viper, the old Dodge Viper, which I think looks quite nice. Now, yeah, this track, it's pretty self-explanatory. Obviously, most of the tracks in this game are kind of based on, like, Hawaii, like Europe type areas. It depends obviously which area you're talking about specifically, but that's kind of the general consensus. I'll show you through the views here. If you go into first person view here, it's got a very similar to kind of like Gran Turismo's gorges, where you can see the actual gorges, and I believe these are licensed gorges, so what you can see there is actually what it would be like inside the car. Just a fun fact. But oh god, okay, gotta be careful we don't crash. This thing is a drifting beast. I forgot about that shit. Okay, and now the Popo on our ass. So behind us we've got a Corvette police car, and he's not gonna give us no for an answer. Oh, the soundtrack. So if no one knows, this is Ordinary by like the Buzzhorns or some shit. And again, one of my favourite songs ever to be in a Need for Speed game. So underrated. It's such a good song. Like the soundtrack in this game, I really can't praise it enough. It is just such an underrated soundtrack. It's really that good. So like I said, like most, if not all, black box games have amazing soundtracks. Like they really, really do. And this was where black box started. You know, like Hop Shoot 2 was the first game for PS2 anyway that they had a lead on, and then after that they got given the lead for all consoles on Underground 1. Like the reason why we have Underground 1 and Underground 2 is because black box made a fucking smashing game for PS2. With Hop Shoot 2, you know, obviously Black Box as a studio changed a lot over their time with Need for Speed, but you've got to say, like, they did a fucking smashing job. It just makes me think, like, what would it be like if Black Box was still a thing? If they were still around and, you know, they were still making games alongside Ghost, what would Need for Speed be like nowadays? Like, how, like, that would completely change everything. Would we have an Underground 3? In the comments down below, as well as letting me know what game you want to see in the last episode tomorrow, make sure to let me know, do you think Underground 3 would exist if Black Box was still a thing? Oh no, come on. Yeah, do you think Underground 3 would exist if Black Box was still, like, alive, or do you think it wouldn't be a thing? Because that was something I was thinking about the other day, and I'm not sure. I think it's very possible, but yeah, I'll just start a discussion down below. Do you think Underground 3 would exist if Black Box were still alive? Again, one of the main reasons why I love Hop Shoot 2 so much is because it is a hard game, and I feel like games nowadays aren't hard enough. That's what she said. A lot of games nowadays are really, really easy. I'm not sure why that's become a thing, but Hop Shoot 2 wasn't an easy game, especially when you get to some of the later levels. It's very hard. Spike strips. We've dodged the spike strips. Yes, we have. Oh yes. Exotic CJ would be proud. Yeah, so for everyone who doesn't know, Hop Shoot 2 on PS2 was developed by Black Box. However, all the other versions were developed by EA Seattle, which were obviously a different developer. And both games were very different, you know. In the Black Box version, it was generally a lot better. I personally preferred the Black Box version, even though I grew up on the EA Seattle version. And yeah, they are very different in comparison. I mean, these are little things that you'll notice if you watch the documentary. I say a lot of this kind of stuff. And if you haven't already watched the documentary, you should probably go do that, because it's one of the best videos I have ever made, if not the best. Okay, dodge that. Okay, there it is. Is that a spike strip? I think it is. We've dodged it again. We've dodged the spike strips again. Okay, the finishing line is up ahead. All we need to do now is not get killed by the helicopter, unless the police guy just does us over. Nah, easy win. So, that was the second to last, the penultimate episode of Road to Need for Speed 2015. If you guys enjoyed, hit the like, subscribe. In the next episode, you guys can pick any PS1 Need for Speed game and I'll play it. So that's everything from the first Need for Speed to High Stakes to Need for Speed 3, even Porsche Unleashed if you want to. Whatever, any PS1 game that they ever made for Need for Speed, I will play. And with that being said, I will see you guys in the next video. So stay safe, guys, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.